Good evening, guys, and welcome live. AM2PRO is back. Online is go. We apologise for our short leave of absence, purely business matters, everything else. I went to the Gadget Show, but we're back, and joining me this evening is probably Phil on the casting grind. Phil, I don't know whether you're nervous, excited, or what, but welcome.
I'm not particularly nervous because I have no expectations of myself. So. I'll just see how it goes, really. You know? And actually, I think I'll make you look good.
You know, we're not going to crumble it. We're not going to grumble at that at all. So let's jump on board here with G-Stars. G-Stars starting off just outside this hardpoint, picks up one, just coming through tails there. And there's a player to his right-hand side, looks in. Oh, that's a big sway of a shot there. His teammate's going to pick it up, and G-Star's taking out Maxilino there. Really, on this hardpoint, is all about the contest fest. You've got to make sure you're on that hardpoint, longer your opponent, and if your teammates can slay from the outside, give you protection, that is going to give you a huge start. But 13-5 at the moment here for the team of Sentinel, which I believe is I'm just looking at this, is inSync, and at the bottom is Shazi, A-Guy, Relic, and G-Stars for the team of Petfish. I'm not going to make any predictions here, Phil. It really is going to be a gun battle, and who comes out top, they're just going to take it home.
Yeah, I think one team will win.
Yeah. One team's pretty much guaranteed to win.
But yeah, it looks like although they were behind the Atlas squad with AA have got control of this turtle hill, but they do get taken out as I say that, and it looks like the Sentinel squad with Error, who I do know quite well, are on this turtle hill. They're going to get a decent lead, I think, just as Error tries to hold it down on this hard point. Looks like two of his teammates do get taken out, and might get challenged on here as the Atlas squad go on, and they do manage to take it. So like Sharks is going to be on that hard point. See what he can do.
I'm just looking at Resi at the moment. Resi's currently 0-5, not having the best. Doesn't even get a kill there. Relic takes that pick, picks him off nicely, and it's down to Maximiliano. He gets taken down. 2 down here for the team of inSync, and Arrow again spawns back in, currently 4-5. Top frag at the moment is Max. Arrow here just looking ready for the next rotation. 7 seconds till that one comes in. G-Stars, as you can see with the COD vision on, just out to his left hand side, going through. They've managed to actually just to spawn on that double D side, and this is going to be an important point here, because if Error, and he's not careful, will be in an immense amount of trouble, because at the moment he's only got his teammate on his left hand side. There's a slight bit of lag there, and looking around the right hand side, oh, he gets taken down, and that was a real big error. I will say a real big error from his teammates, not himself. He needed more backup, and he just didn't get it.
Yeah, you can see with this hardpoint, often there's so many doors to control that your teammates just won't be able to slay outside, and you'll get challenged in that hill, and you see him jumping up and down just as Relic seems to be doing now. He does manage to break it. It's really well played, but if you have that movement and your teammates aren't covering all the entrances, it can be a very interesting hill with some sort of interesting mid-air gunfights on this one. But you can rack up a lot of time if you do win those gunfights. You do manage to get the cut-offs, and we're going to see that it seems like it's going to be contested again as G-Stars comes in, gets a kill, does get taken out, and it seems to be a lot of trading on this hill. But we do see that seems like Atlas have got a small lead coming into this bottom hard point as Resi tries to slay out, but Atlas are going to regain control.
Petfish now managing to take that 8-point lead. Let's jump on board here with A-Guy. A-Guy looking to jump onto this bar side. There's a player to his right hand side. There's one just in there. He's got to be careful. Picks up one. Gets tagged up. There's 3 on there. Now this is an important hard point. If you can gain a good advantage on this, it sets you up well with the spawns for the last hard point in the first rotation. And that is a big game changer. And Error taking an important kill there just off that door. Gets the turn. He gets taken down. Resi and his team clean up there. Shazi takes out Arrow, as you see in your kill feed. And just on board here with Relic. Relic's a player to his right hand side. There's 2 there. Got on for which one to go for. When you're looking to try and push on this, you've got to make sure that your team is behind you. There's no point pushing it singularly. And with 9 seconds to go, they're going to rotate on the hard point. So let's jump on board with Shazi. He's now trying to push that with his teammate. And this could be a good start for them as long as they don't get taken off this early on.
Yeah, and there seems to have been a big swing towards the Sentinel squad here, as they are going to try and have control as well of this next hardpoint, as Max does get taken out there, and Error's going to try and clean up, but he doesn't manage to. But the Atlas squad are never going to be happy with this, but they're not going to be happy with the fact that Atlas seem to have taken it back as 2 come upstairs to try and challenge this from the Sentinel. They do manage to take out 1. It's going to be a big contest here. as it looks like they have managed to break it, and Sentinel will be in the lead by 23 points. And it does seem like you called out Resi before for his sort of lack of slaying. It seems like he hasn't managed to pick it up much.
I was just watching him just then, Phil. What, to be honest with you then, he was in the bottom lobby and he was looking towards the front entrance. He had no awareness that they were coming through to left. No one called out. And it seems to me they're trying to sit on top and there's no call outs coming down. So he's getting taken out when that's the prime position. You need to have someone on that low lobby just to slay out. And at the moment, Resi is not someone that you want to be slaying when he's 7 and 16.
No, but to be fair, it doesn't seem to have been harming his team too much, as they're going to have the lead for this second rotation.
That's Max.
Of the hills.
I mean, look at Max. He's 26 and 16. Him and Benji, between them, well, even Error, they've got some massive hardpoint plays. I mean, Benji's on a 2-streak right now. Resi gets just taken off a 2-streak, as I was just about to say that on. There's a player to his left-hand side, sees one. Oh, he got torn between two. He got taken down, and Error's now trying to come around on that rotation on the hardpoint. Pick that player that's just slaying outside the hardpoint. Oh, my word. G-Stars just ripped Error's head off. That was beautiful play there by G-Stars.
Yeah, and it seems like the Sentinel squad are going to take control again. Like you said, Max really doing some work for his team. I'm going to be on board with him, and he does manage to take one out. He's going for the second, and he does manage to take him out. That's amazing movement by him, but he does manage to get traded, and Sharksy is going to, or Sharzy, not Sharksy, it's an okay. Is going to be on the hard point and trying to make this up a bit, but it's not going to matter much because it seems like the Turtle Hill is going to be up, and Sentinel again are going to have initial control and going to be trying to take this lead.
Look at Benji here. Benji's trying to control the stairs. There's two. One in front of him. There's two actually going to come behind him. Picks up one before he gets dropped. Let's jump on board with AA guy. AA now looking for a second kill on there. That's a nice kill, but G-Star's managing to take the first one away from him. G-Stars grabs 2 pieces of his own. He's on a 3-streak, goes for the reload. There's a player to the right. He's going to come downstairs. He picks him off. Oh, he gets taken down as Benji jumps on that hard point for the team of Sentinel. So it's inSync versus Petfish, and currently at the moment the team of inSync, are on the lead. 154 to 109. Very confident play. Gets a turn. His teammate is going to see that off, and G-Stars again comes in and gets the kill where it was required. And A-Guy's got some 8 captures. Sharzy too has got 8 captures. Now 9 in his name on this hard point. And they're not holding it long enough. They're making those plays. They just don't have the firepower to hold it. Again, Sharzy's left to take off the scraps, and that really isn't going to do them anything at all.
Yeah, it seems strange that they're trying so hard to contest that last Turtle Hill there when it was so quick going to be coming to this next hill, because they managed to get the last 5 points on that, but it hasn't really mattered much for the flow of the game, as it seems like the Sentinel team are still going to be locking it down on this next hard point as Error tries to clean up, but he does get taken out. And they are finally going to break, but if they just got there at the beginning, would have thought they could have made much more of a swing, because there's still 30 left on here, and it seems like they've had almost no time compared to what they could have if they just sort of gave that Turtle Hill up, decided that the Sentinel team were going to lock that down and really try to get a good setup on this hill, as it's just going to be contested over and over this hill as the Sentinel squad keep that sort of 50-point lead. They are going to break it just at the end.
Those last few seconds, again, they're being left with the scraps. It's almost a pity give. Yeah, we'll give it to you, but we'll leave someone there just to take you off. You know, they need to have that break area. They need to make sure they can get the rotation and take the control. Every time that they're being pushed into it, they are basically just letting them have it, and Sentinels are just racking up those points. On board with Resi now. He's stepped up his game. He's 19, 20 for 25 now. He's on a 2-streak. He's really started slaying. And there's a player, possibility of a 3-piece. Looks for one, takes him up. Looks for a second. Does he get him? Oh no, he just runs out of ammo going for the second. Four down there for the team of Petfish. At the moment, inSync, you know, they're doing their job, and Petfish struggling.
Yeah, and it seems like the Atlas squad tried to rush it there, but it didn't have much success, as it does get cleaned up completely. And the control's going to be left here as Benjani tries to hold down this hard point, and it seems like he's going to be able to do it quite successfely with Max supporting him, and the host is ending the game.
Well, it was impossible for them to grab it, so we leave it 197 to 127.
Yeah.
It's nice, a nice little number for these guys. So Petfish going at 127.
Yeah, possibly they weren't too happy about that score.
Well, you know, when you're looking at a big 70-point difference, I know the score. You know, scores sometimes don't really reflect a game. For me, right there, and inSync done everything right. They held the hard points. They looked for outside the slaying areas, taking the picks, and then when it come down to leaving the scraps, it's exactly what they did. They let them have it, and they've just left someone trailing, taking off the trades, and it worked in their favour. Guys, we'll be back after a short break. Don't go anywhere. We will have Uplink and come back live. Stay tuned.
This is a button. This is me hitting a button to make something happen. In the digital world, it's that easy. You tap on a button, you get what you're after. But in the physical world, those buttons don't exist. If I see something I'm interested in, I have to mess around searching for it on the web or on social networks. I want the logos and icons I see around me to be clickable. Click and it's done. That's where Quickly comes in. I see the ad for a new album, I scan a tag, and boom, it starts playing. Exactly what I expected, with no extra steps. Want to watch the trailer for the movie? Just scan the Watch on YouTube tag to watch instantly. You can Instagram, Facebook, add an event to the calendar, and lots more. I can even connect to the Wi-Fi without putting in the password. But there's more. I can make it easy for others to get to my stuff. With Quickly, anyone can create a tag. Within the app, within a minute. Simply choose a tag and personalise it. Make it yours and put it anywhere. A business card, a poster, or even Facebook. I'm an unsigned band. Scan to listen to my demo on SoundCloud. I'm organising a secret gig. Find it on Google Maps. And of course, it's free to get going. Free app, free to scan, free to create loads of personal tags, whoever you are.
Guys, welcome back. That's what we like, a short break. No one likes a long break. It gets boring after a while. Yeah, everybody loves a long wake up break, and there's only so much you can stare at that blonde bird on the Quickly app. So big shout as well, while we're talking about it, big shout to our sponsors, to eSportify, Astro, to Shark Controllers, and Gamers Apparel, and everybody that's involved. We've got some big names coming very soon on the sponsor list, so watch out for that. Also, big announcement, Asus are one of our sponsors for the AM2PRO LAN event. They will be the monitors of choice, and as we say that, first blood goes to Relic, taking out Max, and this one on Uplink, comeback. I'm going to let you go for this one, because this map can be a massive scoring game, or yeah,
already been a score,
and it can be one of those where it's just going to be a stalemate.
Yeah, but we got to look for the comeback here by the Atlas squad, and it does seem like they've managed to the comeback, yeah.
The irony
to get this first point in. Yeah, they have managed to get the first point in, and it looks like they are slaying out as well. So Relic's off to a pretty decent start with 4-on-1, and he's going to try and get control. As he does get taken out though, and it seems like he's just going to try and set up around this ball now. It's just kind of trading fight, seeing who's going to pick it up, and Max does pick it up in the end. He's going to try and push forward here.
This should be an easy one. Oh no, he should have let his teammate push forward. If he'd done it, he would have got a nice 1-point play. Instead, he rushes forward, gets taken out. G-Star's now on the counter ball, looking for the try-hand side. Looks for a single point, throws on roof. This is smart play here. If he can get up and over, this is going to be a 2-point play. Teammate comes in, picks up one, takes out Resi, cleans that one up. There it goes. It's now 4-0, and the guys here from Petfish go 4-0 up.
Yeah, and that was a really big play by AA guy. He managed to get a big kill. The ball went in, managed to get a big kill, and he got the 2-point play. That is one thing that you can do, even if you miss the 1 point, or you decide to not go for 1 point. You can throw it into their base, you can slay out in their base, and you can jump in for that 2 point. But again, like we saw on the other side, if you do try and do that, sometimes they can put that counter in, and you'll be in their base. You'll get slayed out, and they'll just run straight to your portal, and you'll be
and you know, when you've got players with a reasonable gun skill, they can really hold this map, and goes for a long throw there, misses a single point. I think that was actually Benji that went through that. They gets taken down as Relic now picks this one up. He's actually going to go. He's going to run for it rather than going for it. Oh, he's going to... Yeah, he managed to go over the top. Misses one, jumps two. This is an important play. Throws it over the top. I actually thought he was going to go for a reset. Gets a belt. Gets a two-piece. Grabs it. Gets taken down. That would have been a beautiful, beautiful capture there. Unfortunately, just couldn't quite finish it. It's still 4-0.
Yeah, and it looks like they have got a lot of the momentum here as they do pick it up again to try and go for this other push, but he's just going to throw it out for the 15-point play. He's not comfortable with the map control he's got, and not 15 point, 15 seconds. He's got 15
yeah,
points
that would have been impressive. You imagine how many people would run to that window. Yeah, as you said, great awareness to try and regain that map control. They knew they'd been pushed out of it, so that, you know, there's a 15-second reset. Smart plays, and this AA guy has been tagged up, gets a kill, nicely done. Oh, there's a single point play. Yeah, that was Shazi. Well, yeah. Shazi brings that one home. AA guy with 4 and Shazi with 1, currently 5-0. Confident team. AA guy gets taken out from behind. 3 down here for the team of Petfish. Error now on the ball. He's going to push through middle. Looking for the tag up. No one's actually there. He's got 2 teammates in support. There's one. Goes down for 2. Looks for the single point play. Oh, doesn't get it!
He misses completely.
Yeah,
he might get the
works
2
in his
here.
favour. It's 5-2.
Yeah, I found that quite often actually. Having poor aim to throw it in actually can favour you quite often. Because you can get it into their base. Well, I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt. He obviously meant to throw it in the first.
Look at Resi.
As Resi's going to have it here, and looks like he's going to get the 2 here, and it's going to be almost level.
It's funny how Uplink can change on a turn of a penny. One team can be 5-0 up. All of a sudden, there's 1 point difference, and with a minute 10 seconds left on, there's no reason why they can't actually come back and take the lead. But with Shazi looking for a play there, 2-piece there though from Error, denies them any further. Comes in again. Teammate Benji pushes forward, looks for top jump, manages to get another 2-piece there from the team of inSync, and Benji now trying to look for the plays on right hand side. Knows he's there. This ball is in a predicament. He's going to grab it. Surely he's going to go for the smart play. Yes, he does. Out for the reset. 44 seconds left on the clock. 5-4. Still anyone's game, Phil. Very confident plays though from the team of inSync in the end.
Yeah, they obviously weren't too rattled by going down early, and they've battled back with some pretty good clutch plays in their base, and he's going to try and push forward now. I think the inSync guys, they're going to be confident. As I say that, they do manage to take out 1 on the ball, and they do take the 2nd, so they're completely safe now. They're going to try and push up, but they do get taken out.
It's going to be interesting because I actually think that Max, I'm just thinking is Petfish are on the harder side, so I'm wondering how this one's going to pan out in the second half. It's going to be really interesting to see. I think you're going to see a big turnaround. I do think inSync could actually, well, what's the word? Walk away with it a little bit more. It's going to be interesting how they're going to play this one out. As you see here, Relic getting that kill cam on Error, and it's 5-4. And good evening if you've just joined us live. This is the AM2PRO 2K Seeding Cup. All seeding points in our tournaments from now until the LAN will get taken into account. And your seeding positions at the event. So the more you play, finish in the top 16, you get a nice little couple of digits to help you on your way. On board with Benji. First blood comes in, takes out G stars, and it's a confident start here from these guys from inSync.
Yeah, and inSync seem to be controlling the ball well. But as I say that, bit of a caster's curse there already. It looks like Shazi's going to have it.
Oh, that was smart.
And he does get it. Yeah, he obviously tried to sort of do a bit of mind games there, and but he does manage to get a jump in, and it looks like although you've like you said, the inSync guys might have been able to capitalise. It seems like actually Atlas have managed to get 2 in, and they've extended the lead to 3, and they might extend it even further as they do. And it's a very, very confident start here by the Atlas team.
Yeah, it is Petfish. I mean, they started off strong in the last game. They were 5-0 up. It come back to 5-4. inSync managing to bring a couple of points back. They've come out off the blocks again straight away, and I think this is going to work in their favour. I believe I actually got the teams the wrong way round they were facing just now, so I do apologise. So looking ball with Vera, and this is a counter pull here. He's going to go on the right side. Is he going to score this one? See, sometimes the greed gets the better of you, and that single point play would have been better and allow them to gain map control. As it is, it's back to the boys from Petfish, and G Stars is going all the way.
Yeah, and you've got to say, as they do get 2 more in, you've got to say if you do greed as well, you put yourself in the firing line, you can go down much more easily. So even if you don't get the point, you're getting in a position where you're going to die. There's going to be 3v4 on the map, and it looks like they're going to get another one again. Really, really, really strong here, and you've got to say maybe Error's misplay there has cost them 4 points.
Massive 4 points. And to be honest with you, the last 2 points G-Stars come in, started cleaning up, looks for the plays, and there's another one straight off the bat there, single point play for them. I mean, AA Guy and Shazi are both on 6 each, really bring it in. AA Guy goes for the reset. They know they've pushed their luck, they've lost the map controls, they're now all spawning on the right hand side as the player comes in. He's going to get tagged out as Rezi again. And just looking at Rezi's score, he's currently 15 and 22, 17 and 20 for Max, 19 and 21 from Error. The only one going positive is Benji, 22 and 19. Not what you really want, especially coming off of a huge hardpoint win for them guys.
And another one does go in there, it seems. So yeah, they're going to be desperate now, this inSync squad. It's almost out of grasp here, so you're going to hope that they're going to try and do some ballsy plays, as they do actually push forward and try and get in, but it looks like Relic's onto them as he does try and throw it out.
Oh, this is going to be interesting because Benji's got the sphere, he gets taken down, he's going for the wall jump, managing to get as far as the edge of the wall, and it's great. It's really, really fast and furious because all of a sudden Shazi's got it, time's up. That's 4 to 16. So Petfish come back massively in this round, which means we're going to head into SND. It's going to be on recovery. Not seeing any of these really play as a team on SND. I'm not really going to call it, but that's huge plays there from the team of Petfish. We will be back after a short break with some SND action. Let us know who you think is going to take SND in such a close matchup. Guys, do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. Guys, good afternoon. Welcome back here to the live stream. This is Petfish versus inSync. Currently one apiece here. inSync taking the Hardpoint retreat, and then we saw a huge play from Petfish, 16-4 on Uplink on comeback. And still with me on the sticks this evening is probably Phil, as the host ends that round. Phil, why are they going into this? Going testing. Yeah, why they attempt to go into this. I'm talking more about this map now. We saw some big errors in the COD Champ regionals by one of the best teams in, I would say, Europe, close to the world. Now, for me, I don't feel that this map is so much of a rush. It's very offensive heavy, with the immediate push onto that bomb on the right hand side. Huge defensive plays. You need to have someone that's good with a sniper to get some early picks.
Yeah, quite often it is decided just by those early sniper picks. Who can get the man advantage in the rounds, and I think it's anyone's game, this one, because it's basically been a blowout. Both the Hardpoint was very, very much in inSync's favour. The Uplink, we saw the reverse with Petfish coming out really strong. It'll be interesting to see who can clutch up on this S&D, really.
Right, we're going to go on board with the attacking team, which are going to be the guys of Petfish. So let's jump on board here with. Let's have a look at G-Stars. What's G-Stars running? There's a lot of bells there. In fact, I believe, yeah, one ASM from Shazi. And if we go through and we look at the secondary weapon, it is Shazi actually that has that Moors. When you see some early snipe shots as well coming right hand side. Oh, does he see him? I know we saw him with the COD vision, but I don't think we actually saw him on the right hand side. But there's a player on the right hand side. Needs to be careful. Who's that? Who is that? Who's that? Is that G-Stars? No. There's one pick already. It's Benji that's gone down. Smart play here. You can see.
Yeah, it seems like they've got control of this A-bomb.
They need to get that bomb down quicker. They're taking a lot of time. You know, they've got to have that call out. I mean, they are down to 2. It's 3-on-2 in favour of inSync. Now, look at A guys. He's going to put that on. Yeah, he's going to get seen. Does get tagged up slightly. You know they're going to call that one out. He's going to strafe across, and they've got good control here.
Yeah, and it seems like they are going to try and rotate over to this B bomb, and it looks like there is only going to be one over by that B, as Era does get taken out by AA guy, and it's going to be a 1v2 here. It's very doable by AA guy here.
He needs to get this kill though. This is a big trade. If he can get this, it's really going to even things up. He's just dropped down.
Yeah, and he's going to be running out of time here. He really needs to make something happen. Otherwise, his time's just going to be against him. If he manages to trade now, it's likely that they'll just check the bomb with the other guy. And he does shoot. Shows where he is, and I think this is all over for AA guy as long as they play
7 seconds, that's it. Well played. That is a big error there. Do not give away your position. Shooting there, you know, no bodies. We can tell it from COD vision. Unless you're 100% confident, don't even go for it. Great plays. Again, I have to say, IMR, a gun that's really starting to come into its own in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare in the last couple of months. Always been the bow. It's nice to see something different in the mix.
Yeah, well, we saw at COD Champs a lot of the Team Revenge guys were favouring the IMR, and it seems like it's kind of filtered through now. And a lot of the European players are kind of picking it up, seeing what they can do with it.
I think
as G-Stars.
I think a lot of it is the fact of the recoil. There's a lot less recoil on it. You know, I prefer it as a short burst game. Does manage to pick up there. G-Stars. Oh, brilliant play. That's going to hold that stead. That makes it 3-3 apiece, and that's exactly what they're going to want here for inSync. They've got to get that.
Yeah, and Max seems like he has got control of this A-bomb as Sion's coming down ramp, and he does take him out. Quick 2 burst, and does get taken out in return by Relics. It's going to be a 2v2, but they do have control of the bomb site, and it seems like they've seen one at the back. They're going to try and pincer him.
I wouldn't have, to be honest with you, I wouldn't have let Benji run around. I know he managed to get the kill, but being the bomb carrier, if he gets taken out down there and they see that bomb, that's in a very precarious situation. Shazi takes him out. Now that bomb is stuck at the back of the map, and Era has all to do.
Yeah, but Era seems like he did know where he was, but he's lost him now, and he's going to be running around trying. Again, the time is really against him here. As he's gonna try and make something happen. He does get the bomb, so he's got a chance here. I think he sees Shazi there, but Shazi's just gonna run now, and Era's gonna have to try and get his A-bomb down. No, he's not in time, so he's gonna have to try and go for the kill out. and it looks like Shah's going to be at the B bomb, and it's going to be 1-1 here.
You know, that's a difficult thing when you're on a 2v2 and one person is that bomb carrier. You've got to decide whether to go for the trade or play it smart and have that player cover you. Unfortunately, I think they made a huge error in trying to push that. He got the first kill, it then got traded out, and then got in the situation where the bomb's been down. Didn't have enough time to plant it. And again, very heavy on this A side here. 1, 2, and that's a beautiful pick from Benji. Takes out a guy. Oh, and again, Benji with a double headshot there with the Moors. Let's see if he's going to pick anybody else off here. He swapped up to the bow. Oh, down to 3. And this is, Phil, right now, you're going to be pretty much on the edge of your seat and cursing your teammates.
Yeah, but I think you've got to kind of keep a level head. Still only 2-1. You're still only 1 round down, and you've got to think those sniper picks are really big. And if you can stop getting those sniper picks, then you're in a really good position. And I'm not sure if Petfish are going to be particularly disheartened by that round. It happens quite often that you get the sniper picks, and I'm sure they'll just they might try and do it themselves. I saw that they were using 2 snipers before, and they might try and pull that out again. Try and get those early picks and try and get that man advantage.
That's one on with Benji's. He's just come off of two picks there with the snipers. We were saying before, this map is very much about sniping. That was a nice grenade there. Just comes over, doesn't take anybody out, but the placement was nice. If they'd been a little bit faster, they may have got a kill. And if you look at the mini map, let's bring it up on the screen on how this one's out. Big cluster of red there as we do see Max go down. G-Star's cleaning that one off, and the blues are very well spread out. And it's actually, it's Ali's squad that seem to be very close proximity, looking to really predicting an A plant here.
Yeah, and they were playing this noticeably slower. It seems like
there's a player to his left. Look at Benji.
The team of inSync.
Oh man, there's a player to his left.
Oh, it does miss him. And it's going to be there we go, and it's it. I feel like they did play that way too slowly. If Benji got a kill, it might have been okay, but they didn't get a kill, and it just ended up where they were playing too slow. The other team had already got control of this A bomb site, and there was just nothing they could do.
That is it. So Call of Duties before this, the passive type of play, very tactical. This one is aggressive. You've got to have that fast shot. Look for those early picks. Make those important plays, and it will favour your team. Passively, as we just seen there, if you do play it too passively, you will drop the round. Let's run on board here with Shazi 2, looking for the snipers. There's only one here on the left hand side. It's actually Benji on this right hand side. The rest have predominantly moved into mid.
Looks like they're going to be planting
and this
already
is important. This is what I said before. You need to make sure you get that early plant. That's going to be a sniper shot off. Oh, Benji just strafes to the right hand side. He knows not to push forward. This is important.
Yeah, this round from Petfish is a complete contrast to what inSync had done the round before, where they've got the bomb down really quickly, but it has been recontrolled by inSync because they're going to have that control of that bomb site. They're going to try and slay out, but it's the 3v3 now, and inSync are going to get another kill there as Vinjani does get a kill, and he's going to be still around that bomb, but it's ticking down, and a guy gets a kill, and it's going to be a 2v1 now for Relic.
Yeah,
as it looks like time's going down.
They've got it. He just done enough. No, he's got the defuse. Era's got the defuse. Yeah.
Has he got it? And he has just about.
Half a second left on the clock, and Era manages to bring that. That was great cover work. I thought they'd just done enough, but Era, fair play to the guy, managing to get in, starts that defuse with just half a second left to spare, I should say, on that bomb. And again, as you said, in contrast, very fast round. It's just whether these guys now from inSync are going to match this one up.
Yeah, and I felt like they kind of gave up that bomb site too easily. They planted it and they lost control almost instantly. And that control from inSync that was getting back really just kind of clutched up just in the right time and Era to get the defuse in time. But it seems like they're going to try and close it out now on the offensive round, this inSync team, as they again playing slowly. Though.
What you on about? They lost control, as you said, of that bomb plant. Which is a very strange thing, considering that's a huge power play. As soon as you get that bomb down, psychologically, it turns on the other team. And to back off like they did, that was a big play. Oh, that's a big pick from G-Stars, taking down Benji as he was just about to put that bomb down. Max is now going to pick up looks for the players around him. But yeah, they just backed well, lost everything, and you just can't do that. You've got control of that map, and you should gain control. If you let another team come in, as you see, you will lose heavily.
Yeah, it seems like Max has got his bomb, is going around to the B site now, but he's going to go out and try and challenge for the kill again. He's got this IMR, he's going to get challenged in the B site. He does big kill there on Relic, and it's going to be a 1v3 for G-Stars. And with the bomb down, it looks like it's going to be almost undoable for G-Stars, but he does get one kill. And he's going to make it into a winnable situation
he's
here.
just got to take this. Yeah, it's error on the right. This is going to be the big one. He's actually opting to go all the way around. He's going to see someone at the back of there, picks him up. It's down to a 1v1.
And is he going to know where Error is?
Yeah, I don't think he's.
Do
you know, he's going to come in this entrance. This is going to be interesting because Error's going to take this pick here. Sees him there. Oh! G-Stars with the clutch. Beautiful play. Yeah.
1v3 there. 1v3 with the bomb down. You've got to say that's a misplay by inSync.
How they didn't lose that? I mean, they gained that back from the last one, but plays from G-Stars bringing that 1v3. And it's on a 4-point. It's on a 4 streak actually. So I'm not sure whether he got the full house there, but definitely that 3-on-1 clutch. Huge plays by him.
I mean, possibly he did, yeah, because I think he got the first kill as well. So yeah, that was an ace there from G-Stars.
You know, when there's a time to step up, then you've got to step up, and that is certainly going to be a big confidence boost for them.
Yeah, it's going to be feeling good. If they'd gone down that round, you would have looked a lot different at 4-2. But since it's 3-3, all even, they're going to be feeling very confident after that. And likewise, they're going to get the bomb down actually straight away, like they've done before. They're very confident with these early bomb plants, but it does seem like Max has managed to trade back.
Just looking at Shazi. Shazi's going on a rotation here. He's trying to pick off. I mean, it's a 2-on-4. If he, oh yeah, he's going to get seeded for Error and seeding him. And then there's a pick, 4 down. They're going to get the defuse. Great play. That's going to be 4-3.
And this early plant doesn't seem to have worked for them either time they tried to do it. Even though we've said about them playing a bit faster, it's like it hasn't really worked at all for them, because obviously the last round they did it, Error managed to get that last minute defuse, and this time they've managed to get slayed out almost instantly, and they've lost that round. So it'll be interesting to see if they're going to switch that up, or they're going to keep trying that strat, keep ploughing along. They see they can just execute it better, or it's just the fact that it's not working for them.
I'm going to run on board with Error again. I want to see how fast they're going to push, because last time they try and push really fast to his right side. Max has got the bomb, and Error's just going ahead of him to cover. There's actually one player to his left that side, jumps, goes over straight. Oh, managing to get that. Sure, his teammate helped in that takedown of player to player. 3 on the right hand side. Needs to be careful because all 2 of them were actually blocking him in. His own teammate there could have cost him his life.
Yeah, and it's going to be an advantage here for inSync, and I think they're going to be feeling pretty confident here, even though obviously they did get 1v3 before, so maybe not as much as they would do normally. And as we see, Relic has been taking this round, and he seems to have been taking down almost every round, at least 1 and 7 here. So don't like to call people out, but you know when you're looking at that that is no help whatsoever.
They need to bring something up. I mean, look at Arrow. He's on a 4 streak, getting a mid-range shot there with a bound. There's a player to his right hand side. Oh, he sees the left. He knows he's there. He's been called out. Teammate calls him. Oh, he gets taken down in a dogfight, which means Max is now a single man on his own, trying to push on this 2-on-1, and he's got to get the bomb down. 18 seconds left. He's either going to have to trade the he's going to have to trade the kills, or he's going to have to get this bomb.
Yeah, and that 2-piece for G-Stars has been absolutely huge, turning the momentum in this round. He's going to try and clean up again, but he does get taken up by Max, and the time's going to be ticking down. If he just doesn't challenge, this round's going to be over, and it's going to be Petfish taking it down.
4-4, very, very close. See this one going to a massive 11-rounder. Each team really trading off rounds here on this Search and Destroy. And if you're joining us live, good evening to you. It's Petfish 1, inSync 1, win the 3rd and final round is best of 3. And to be honest, at the moment, G-Stars is the outplayer here for me for Petfish. And inSync, really, it's right across the board. Error's had some great plays. Biggest play of the evening so far is G-Star with his ace, managing to clean it with a 3-1-on-3. And there's a player, oh, just sees him, tags him up.
Yeah, and it seems like, again, they're going to take the early pick, inSync, but let's see if they can actually clean it out. And they don't. Relic gets 2 kills after we've called him out. He's put it back into Petfish's favour, and again it seems like getting the early picks, but it's not mattering. But as I say that, 1v2 Relics, let's see if you can get the ace here. as he's going to be rotating around. He's still at the back of the spawn, and it looks like they are going to.
Yeah,
come
they're
to
looking,
him.
trying to push for the pinch. He's dropped.
Oh, there's only
yes,
1v1.
Benji's just dropped down. He's gone down onto the lower side of A, and this is going to be an interesting play because he's going to try for the bomb down. Right now, our smart Benjis are going to go all the way round.
He's seen him, and I think he knows he's in the corner. He's going to check it, and he does manage to take him out. So that's going to be the round there. And again, it seems like man deficit is not mattering that much, as Relic does manage to take them all out.
Yeah,
it was all. That's an ace there for Relic.
That's two aces for the team there. It's big rounds.
Yeah, and we've seen inSync take first pick a lot of rounds and then just lose them in 1v1 clutch gunfights. And it seems like they're just not able to close out these rounds despite having the early break picks. And you gotta be trading once you get to that.
I mean, when you look
really
at the kills in comparison, the guys from inSync actually have a higher kill ratio. Okay, kill to death. And then when you look at Petfish, they're struggling, yet they're 5-4 up. Oh, great trade. Beautiful plays. It's down to one again. Surely Shazi can't do this. No, he can't.
he doesn't. So it is going to be round 11. It's all come down to this. I think that's a
a very fair result.
We've seen two blowouts on the first two maps to either team, and we're going to go to round 11. And who's going to be? It looks like it's going to be defense for inSync,
which I don't think is going to work in their favour on this round. I think you're going to find a different Petfish come out here. I mean, Petfish are currently seeded 7th. inSync are seeded 26. So statistically, it should come down to Petfish.
Yeah, well, it's just going to be who can close out, who can make these clutch kills. There's AA guy to take the first kill, and it's Error who's really hot for inSync. So this might
taking
be a big
out
kill
the top fragger in that team is going to be a huge pain around. But there's a player to his right hand side, needs to be careful. Does get taken down. All of a sudden, G-Stars goes down by the way of Max. Shots going down. Shazi needs to be careful. He goes down. It's down to Relic now. Relic is going to be the last man alive. Benji's going to shots.
We've seen you clutch it before.
They're going to go for the defuse. This is going to go them. This is going to be inSync's game. He just can't do anything about it. And I believe it's actually Resi. It's going for the defuse. There we go. 6-5. inSync take this 2-1. And really quite unfortunate there that silly rush plays there by Shazi and that, well, the second pick on that trade, highly important in this. There's going to be two rounds to 1 here. Petfish are going to go out. Seed 26 do go through. We'll be back after this short break. Do not go anywhere.